Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I feel like talking about Roblox China. But before we start, please don't tag anyone porting their games for the Chinese market. Also, this video isn't going to talk about if the Chinese rules are morally correct, as I want to keep this as unpolitical as possible. Finally, don't raid these games attempting to contact Chinese players, as you'll simply fail, as the Chinese players are on different servers that cannot be accessed by non-Chinese players. Anyways, as most of you know, China is extremely restrictive when it comes to what is and isn't allowed to be viewed on the Chinese market. The Great Firewall blocks websites like Google, YouTube, Twitter, and, well, of course, Roblox. But in the last few months, Roblox and Tencent have partnered up to officially bring Roblox to the Chinese market. And for the few people who don't know who Tencent is, it's a huge Chinese multinational technology conglomerate. If you want to know more about the company, I recommend you do your own research. Of course, due to this being China, the release of Roblox wouldn't exist without some changes to the actual site. For example, there's a full submission checklist for UGC that they have to make sure to comply with if they even want to think about releasing their items onto the Chinese Roblox market. Also, jumping from high distances in games will now deploy a parachute. Depending on the game, it may or may not work, and a warning will pop up warning users that jumping from a high distance is dangerous. Oh yeah, talked about that checklist. Although it's old news being released all the way back in January, it's still interesting to look over it now. It's full of guidelines that basically everyone would never have to deal with unless you're playing a video game meant for babies, like no bloody and violent content, no horror or scary content, no content that disrespects Chinese history and traditional culture, and a couple of more. There's also a couple of others that Roblox put in, even though they're technically already breaking Roblox rules, like basically all of no profane content. Also, please tell us what reasonable naked clothing is. We're all wondering. And no gambling. Finally, more of a minor thing, if you actually check on the Roblox terms of service and scroll down enough, China, along with Japan, have their own part of the terms of use, but from looking at it, it just seems to be UGC related content. But what do you guys think? Was the release of Roblox in the Chinese market a good idea? Tell me why or why not in the comments below. Anyways, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you enjoyed my content, recommend aviation or Roblox topics in the comments below, and follow me on Twitter and join the official Discord server to find sneak peeks of new content. Well, that's the end of this video. I'll see you next time, and good night.